I realized also I say anyways a lot. Hello everyone, it's Hannah and welcome back to my podcast. Guys, you totally caught me puzzling. Video viewers. Guys, I'm doing a puzzle right now. Video watchers, I'm gonna show you. Maybe I'll post a picture on the pod Instagram. But this is my puzzle. I'm doing a friend's puzzle at the moment. And I just thought, why not do a podcast episode whilst I do my puzzle? So anyways, oh my gosh, that's the name of this podcast. Guys, last week I said, sorry, I'm like ruffling up. Let me take out the puzzle pieces first out of the bag so I'm not like ruffling them around. Last week my mom was saying, in the last episode my mom was saying I sound too British. So I'm trying to not sound British, guys. But yeah, sorry I guess if I sound British. Oh, Nikocado Avocado's return. That was terrifying. Him going, I'm always 2 steps ahead of you. It actually gave me the heebie-jeebies. There's something just so unsettling about him, and I'm just like, why do you act like that? Why do you act like that? He's Beetlejuice vibes. Guys, that's the other thing. I watched Beetlejuice. That was amazing. I watched Beetlejuice, like the original Beetlejuice with, before I watched it. I watched it, I think it was last Thursday of the week before. No, I think it was the week before. Okay, who cares about the date, honestly? Point is, I watched Beetlejuice 1 and I thought it was really fun. I'm gonna just call them Beetlejuice 1 and Beetlejuice 2 because honestly that's so confusing. But yeah, Beetlejuice 1 was really good. I don't know, I don't have anything else to say about it. You kind of just have to watch it. I miss the way, I'm literally from the 80s. No, I'm not. I like the style of cameras that they used in like old movies. I don't know, it just, as Harry Styles would say it just feels like a movie. I watched that clip today and I was like, what is he saying? What is he saying? It's like in the promo for Don't Worry Darling, or like interviews for Don't Worry Darling, and he goes, what I like about this movie is that it feels like a movie. And I was like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? It's like, makes no sense. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like the cameras need to go back to what they were using before. Yeah. I've liked how campy, is that the right word? Like how camp it was, the movie. It was just like fun. Both of them are pretty fun. In Beetlejuice 2, it was also very fun. I think that Jenna Ortega, everyone's saying this, Jenna Ortega and Winona Ryder were definitely like a really fun pair to cast for this movie, for mother and daughter. And I think, what's his name? What is his name? Tim Burton literally said like, Jenna Ortega is like this generation's Winona Ryder. I don't know if that's true, but they do give up the same vibes. But like, I feel like we need to stop. Like everyone says, like, Sabrina Carpenter is the next Taylor Swift. Olivia Rodrigo is the next Taylor Swift. Like why can't they just be themselves? I feel like we're just trying to always recreate old things that were good. Not even that like Taylor Swift is old and neither is Winona Ryder, but it's just like you're always trying to recreate or like find something similar to something that's already good, and it's just like just take it, just accept it for what it already is, you know. A few things though that I didn't like about Beetlejuice is that I feel like it had too many storylines that just weren't necessary. Like the storyline with I literally forgot her name, Beetlejuice's wife, I forgot her name, the soul-sucking woman. She didn't need to be in that movie, and neither did William Dafoe. Like everything could have happened without them. And then my mom was just like, oh well, maybe they wanted some big names for the movie. I'm like, you already got Winona Ryder and Jenna Ortega. Like, what more do you need? What more do you need? Really. But overall, it was still a good movie. It was fun. Definitely fun. Lots of fun. But, you know, I just think that, like, yeah, there was just too much going on. And literally, like, the soul sucker thing was so anticlimactic. Like, you know, they kind of solved that pretty quickly. And even, like, the ghost boy guy, like, they solved that pretty quickly, too. Like, he just died in the end or whatever. Well, he already died, but, he wasn't really much of an issue. It was more just, like, to get Astrid's character into the, like, afterlife and, like, for her to finally... And she believed her mom pretty quickly, like, when she realized that that guy was a ghost. She was literally like, oh my gosh, my mom was correct. Like, it didn't take her long to process it. But I guess, like, that's the point of the movie. It's supposed to be a little bit campy, you know? So, recently I made just like one big playlist, literally called Big Playlist. And it's just if all the different Hunnahs met. So I have like, how many eras do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 eras. 9 if you're counting this one. But like I haven't figured out this era yet. This is still like last season. But so I would say like my first era was like year 8. But there's like 2 sides to that era. There's pre-COVID year 8 me, and then there's like COVID year 8 me. So pre-COVID year 8 me, let's look at what songs she listened to. Obviously Adore You by Harry Styles, because that was the song to listen to. And then we also have My Oh My by Camila Cabello, which is like, that's just such like a end of 2019 song. Like when I hear that song, I'm like, gosh, this takes me back to year 8 maths, where I'm listening to that song because I thought it was cool. Not that Camila Cabello isn't cool, guys. I'm just saying that like I was not cool. And then I listened to Good as Hell by Lizzo, because feat Ariana Grande. It has to be featuring Ariana Grande, not the other versions, okay? It's like, it has to be featuring Ariana Grande, because then, otherwise, what's the point? I also, what other songs? Let's take a look. Oh, I literally remember still, because I went to India when I was in year 8 during like the Christmas, New Year's holiday. And I remember I was so into Lover by Taylor Swift. And I knew all of the songs. But like the top songs, London Boy, Paper Rings, The Man, Cornelia Street. And I literally went on a road trip with my cousin. I don't know why I had to say literally, but I went on this road trip with my cousin, and she had not even listened to any of those songs, but because I had been singing them so much throughout this trip in India and the road trip, she knew the lyrics and the tune. Which is so funny because one time I was singing the song and then like, you know, sometimes you'll sing a lyric and then someone will like sing it back to you. She did one of those. And then I was like, wait, you know that song? And she's like, no, you've just been like singing it so much that I know it. And I just remember that. And that's very funny. And then we get into COVID Me. Now, COVID Me was like, but there's like 2 COVID Me's. I forgot. So there's like Start of COVID Me. Start of COVID Me was like listening to Harry Styles because his album had just come out, Fine Line. And I remember Lily Grace, Georgia Productions' sister. If you know, you know. But like that orange drink. I love that meme. But anyways, Lily Grace, she did a prank on Georgia, and I think it was like putting pictures of Dwayne The Rock Johnson, or it could have been the Sticky Notes one, I can't remember. It was in one of her prank videos. And she was saying like, that she was listening to, and she was saying that she was listening to Harry Styles, and I was like, I'm gonna do that because I want to be like Lily Grace, and I did, and like I liked some of the songs. I liked the song Adore You, obviously. I liked the song Sunflower Volume something, and Cherry. So like literally guys, I was very close to becoming a Harry Styles fan and a One Directioner. Like if I liked it in more, I probably would have. Like, not that the songs are bad at all, they're good. I just think like I didn't listen to them that much. And also during the beginning of COVID, I watched Miss Americana, and what song was in Miss Americana? Only the Young. So that was another song that I was listening to. And then I can't remember how I found this song. I can't remember. I think I was like just checking up on what Sabrina Carpenter was doing, and she had released the song Honeymoon Fades. So I was listening to that, and then I started to listen to some of her other songs, and the songs that I listened to most were Sue Me, Looking at Me and In My Bed, and Paris and Exhale. And I still love Singular Act 1 and 2. I feel like those are so overlooked. People do not, like, obviously Sabrina Carpenter is so big now, but I'm just like, do you know these songs? Do you know them? Or like even Everyone Has to Know We're in the Middle of Starting Over, and like You Can't Blame a Girl for Trying, Thumbs, Eyes Wide Open. Oh my gosh, Eyes Wide Open. I had this book when I was like in year 3, because I didn't know you could literally just search up like, I didn't know there was such thing as lyric videos, or I didn't know that you could literally search up the lyrics. So I had like my little iPod, and I would listen to the phone on my iPod, and I had this book, and it was called my lyric book. I thought I was like Allie Dawson like that, except all the songs in it weren't written by me. They were lyrics that I listened to on my iPod and wrote down so I could learn the songs. So I used to listen to Eyes Wide Open by Sabrina Carpenter, and I used to write down all the lyrics, and I did the same for the Casey Undercover theme song. And that's why for ages I didn't know that, because in the Casey Undercover song she's like, maybe I'm fearless, but I always got your back. No, you can do it, like something like that. But I didn't know that she was saying fearless or fear. She's saying like fearless or fierce, like a, you know, like a real word. I thought she was saying Phyllis. I thought she was saying Phyllis, and not like the name Phyllis, like F-E-L-I-S or something, like Phyllis. What does that mean? And I was just singing. I was walking around singing that. That's what I did during my holidays. She's a little funny, that little Hannah. And what else? And then, where was I going with that? Oh yeah, like just Sabrina Carpenter. Everyone go back into the back catalogs of Sabrina Carpenter, because you will be amazed, especially Sumi. Like the Sumi music video, amazing. It's literally Legally Blonde. She should be playing young Elle Woods in the Legally Blonde adaptation that's coming. Then also during COVID, I watched this video by Nicki DiMar. I was a Nicki and Gabby stan. I was a Nicki girl. No, I actually switched. At first I was like a Gabby girl, and I was like, I want to be like Gabby, but then I became a Nicki girl. Yeah, so I was watching this video. I watched like all of Nicki's videos also because she was like posting a lot during like the beginning of COVID. So I was watching all of her videos, and I watched one video where she was like doing like my Spotify playlist, and she had this song in it called Older by Sasha Sloan. Now she goes by Sasha Alex Sloan, which is wild. 3 names, pick one. No, you have to know the video I'm referencing for that. I'm not genuinely threatening Sasha Alex Sloan, okay? But anyways, so I was listening to that song, and it is such a good song. You just have to listen to it. It's called Older, and it's sad. And then I got really into her music. Her EP, Self-Portrait. I loved Smiling When I Die. That's still on my playlist now. It's such a good song, and it's really like cute. And then the song At Least I Look Cool, and I literally thought that was me, because I was like, well, at least I look cool. Because basically in the song, she's saying like she's doing all this stuff that she doesn't want to do, but she's like, hey, at least I look cool. But like my year 8 brain interpreted as that song as, well, I'm not like the other girls. I'm not gonna like follow what they're doing. I don't have TikTok. I don't do TikTok dances. I don't know The Renegade. I don't know Say So. Like, who am I? I'm just like, I'm really not like, that was me. That's who I was. I admit it. I think it was the Nicki DiMar effect. I was watching too much Nicki and Gabby. So yeah, that song's also pretty good. Thoughts, oh my gosh, Thoughts is such a good song by Sasha Alex Sloan. Let that be known. Thoughts, that's such a good song. Then we have Version of Me, and then also the song Normal. That song is also so good. You guys really need to listen to Sasha Sloan. Her music is so good. I need to get back into listening Sasha Sloan, I think, because I haven't kept up with her in a while. Also during this, oh my gosh, I forgot to mention, like, at the beginning of year 8, another song that I was obsessed with, because Lose You to Love Me had just came out at the beginning of year 8 for me, or could have been like year 7. I can't actually remember, but one of the two. But anyways, I loved Lose You to Love Me, and I remember watching the React channel's videos of like the kids reacting to Lose You to Love Me, and that was literally amazing. And then I had like all the facts about the music video, and I was like, Mom, did you know that it was shot on an iPhone 11 in black and white? It was literally shot just on an iPhone 11, and they literally edited it on iMovie. I don't know if the iMovie bit is true, but I feel like that's what's in my brain. I feel like that cannot be true though. Like, no way Selena Gomez edited that on iMovie. But anyways, I was like, Mom, she's just so talented. And then she released that song, Rare. And that song, say what you want about Miss Selena Gomez and her music, but Rare is amazing. I'm so rare. Tuned to think of me, that's not there. That's such a good song. And the music video where she's like, I don't know, it's like she's like a little fairy. What am I doing? Video. But that's what she's doing in the video. If you're like watching me through the video, that's like what she's doing. She's like, well, not that, but like, I don't know, she's like poking like bubbles or something, like glitter, sparkles. No, really, really fun. Sorry, I forgot to mention that. Oh my gosh, also at the start of year 8, this is such a start of year 8 song. Don't Start Now by Dua Lipa. Oh, that song really gives me driving to school in year 8. Like when I hear that song, I'm like, oh, I'm going to school in year 8. And then what are some other songs? Oh, and then of course, during year 8, I was obsessed with the show Greenhouse Academy because season 3 had just come out. And I remember I was rewatching that all the time, and there was this one ship. Well, I literally thought that I was Sophie from Greenhouse Academy. I tried to do my hair like her. I just wanted to be her. She's so cool. And then anyways, I didn't ship Sophie and Parker. Sorry guys, I didn't ship them. But Sophie's ex, Enzo, I shipped her and Sophie. I shipped Enzo and Sophie. And anyways, I was obsessed with that ship. And then I followed all the Greenhouse Academy cast, Greenhouse Academy fan pages. I followed Cynthia Carmona, fan accounts. And I even, was friends with a Cynthia Carmona fan account. I never used to text strangers, I swear. I never ever used to text strangers when I was younger, because my mom was like, obviously that's unsafe. But I was a little sneaky for this one, and I just I needed a friend, because no one else watched Greenhouse Academy. I literally remember I was telling my best friend to watch it, and she was like, no, I am not watching that, because obviously I was obsessed with Sophie and Enzo. So yeah, Enzo was in this music video, and me being a little Greenhouse Academy stan, I had to consume every single piece of media that they were in. So I watched this music video and the guy, I can't even remember, his name is Raphael Cabrian or Sabrian, I think. Anyways, he was in this music video for a band called Stereo Jane, and the song was Strangers, and that was a great song. Genuinely, that was a phenomenal, fantastic song. The music video, banger. I must have watched that quite a few times, because again, she was obsessed. I've always been a fangirl, guys. Always been you can take the girl out of the fan, but you can't take the fan out of the girl. There you go. So yeah, then I started to get really into Stereo Jane. I literally only listened to 3 of their songs. So I had Strangers, I had Real World. Real World is such a good song, and so is the music video. And also Holy Hell, that's also a very good song. Yeah. Anyways, that was me. And then we go on to Summer Me. One time Georgia Productions, because again, I was a Georgia Productions and Lily Grace stan. Still am. But Georgia Productions, I remember there was this YouTuber called Maya, and I wasn't really into Maya's videos. I thought she was a bit more mature, and I think I kind of did find her videos boring sometimes, because I think, yeah. But then Georgia Productions posted one day on her Instagram, oh, my friend made this song, you guys should listen to it. And I was like, okay, I'm going to do whatever Georgia Productions tells me to do, because I want to be Georgia Productions. So I listened to Maya's song, Green, and that was such a good song. And again, like, when I was in year 8, like, I think I just thought the song was edgy. I remember my friend came over once and I put on that song, and then she was like, whoa, Hannah's in her emo era, and I was literally like, yeah, I'm the most alternative girl you've ever seen, guys. That was me. Anyways, so I was listening to Green, and then I listened to a few of her other songs. All Girls Aren't the Same. That's such a good song, especially the bridge. I'm not gonna sing it now because this podcast is getting long as it is already. Fool's Paradise, such a good song. And then we have My Boy by Billie Eilish, Stuck With You. That's such a good song. That's such a COVID song. And that was literally me with my family. I'm just like stuck with them. Anyways, I have Glitter, and then I have Sophia by Clara, because again, that song was huge during like the summer of 2020. And then I have Sunday Best, which again, I think that in general, Surfaces was such a big song, group during are they a band? I hope they are, because I don't want to be like spreading false information, but yeah, they were like a big like band sort of thing during COVID as well. And then I have the song Everybody Rise by Amy Shark. I was so like obsessed with Amy Shark as well. Like the whole time when I was in year 8, even at the beginning of year 8, I was obsessed with the song Mess Her Up and I Said Hi. And then also the song Kiss Me, because there was this girl on YouTube, her name is Jess Riker, and I found this song of hers called Sweet Connection, and now she has an album, which is so cool. Because, like, I think that was when she just started, like, uploading stuff to YouTube, I think. But, yeah, she has a really great voice, and the song Sweet Connection is I think it's her original song. Yeah, it's an original song that she made, and that's such a good song as well. And then she did a cover of the song Kiss Me. So I listened to that as well. The real one, though, by Sixpence None the Richer. That's such a good song. And then I have Super Lonely, because that song was very, very big in 2020. Do I know how to do the dance? No, I don't, because I was just not fun and didn't care to learn TikTok dances. Then we have the song Electric Love. And we have the song Livin' Life by the Rubens. Again, just songs that were big in the summer of 2020. Then we come into year 9, Hannah. I started listening to Amy Shark again, which was the songs I'm a Liar and Middle of the Night, and I thought those songs were so edgy. I thought that listening to Sasha Sloan, Amy Shark, and Maya made me so edgy, and it did. I was literally the edgiest girl you'd ever seen. I also found, I used to go on these like playlists on Apple Music. If you go in the browse section, they give you like recommendations. So it was just like in the indie playlist recommendation thing, there were the songs. There was a song Circles by George Alice, which is such a good song. And then there was also the song Ladylike by Ingrid Andress, and then I became a Ladylike stan, and I was literally like, yeah, I'm a lady like that. That's me. I thought it was so feminist of her. And then I had the song We're Not Friends by Ingrid Andress, and then like my fanness of Ingrid Andress didn't really last that long. Like it was literally only those 2 songs. But then I also have Chateau by Angus and Julia Stone, which is also, that song's actually amazing, and the music video is so fun and cute as well. And then I got into the Lumineers, because that Jess Riker girl was like, I love the Lumineers. If the Lumineers ever want to hire me to get to literally just get coffee for them, I will do it. And then I was like, well, if Jess Riker's listening to the Lumineers, then I will too. So I really got into the song Ophelia. It's also because there was this sound on Instagram, because I didn't have TikTok. Like, you know, there's how on Instagram they repost TikToks. But there was like, oh, like you and your friends are one of these, like, the it girls, and it would be like songs that have names in them. So they had like Michelle. I have the sound memorized in my head, so I'm gonna say it, but it goes like Michelle, dun, 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 Michelle, dun, dun, you are a monster from hell. And it goes, oh Ophelia, you've been on my mind now since the flood. And it goes, hey there Delilah, what's it like in New York City? I'm 1,000 miles away, but girl, tonight you look so pretty, yes you do. And then it goes, sweet Caroline, blah blah blah. And it goes, your smile is like a 10 voice is soft like summer rain, and I cannot compete with you, Jolene. And then it goes, and she walks by, what a sight for sore eyes. And then it goes, I wish that I was Jesse's girl, da, 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 da. And then basically I sent that video to my friends, and then we were like, oh my gosh, which it girls are we, guys? Which it girl are we? And then we all decided that I am Ophelia, so I had that song in that playlist because I'm like, yeah, I'm Ophelia. And then I have the song Classy Girls by the Lumineers, Oh Hey by the Lumineers, Backyard Boy by Claire Rosencrantz. And then I have Stuck in a Bubble by George Alice as well, because George Alice is pretty good. And then we come on to, so that was like year 9, very, very beginning of year 9. Then we're like coming into like October of year 9. I know these are like two different, they're like the same person. They would be best friends, but they're sisters. They're not twins. Then we have a little bit further into year 9, we have Everywhere by Fleetwood Mac, Break My Heart by Dua Lipa, Smile by Katy Perry. I still love that song. I know Katy Perry's kind of going through it right now, but that song truly does make me smile. And then I have Amour Plastique, because there's a story to this. There was this, I started watching Anne with an E, like, when I was in year 9, and there was this edit of Diana Berry to Amour Plastique, and I remember I loved that song, so I listened to it. I think they've broken up now, like, I don't think they're a band anymore. And then I have Crush Culture by Conan Gray, because my friend said it was a good song, so I listened to it because, yeah. And then now, this is when you can see, if you look through my playlist, you can see when I discovered The Wallows. And because literally after Crush Culture, it literally goes, okay, treacherous doctor, are you bored yet? Scrawny, wish me luck. Nobody gets me like you. Virtual aerobics, dig what you dug. Pleaser, remember when? 1980s horror film, Drunk on Halloween. And then you can see when I realized that Dylan Minette's girlfriend was Lydia Knight, and that Lydia Knight is in the regrets, because then it goes, California Friends, I Dare You, A Living Human Girl, Hey Now Pumpkin, Seashore, How Am I Still Alive? And then you can see when Okay featuring Remy Wolf came out, because then I have Hello, Hello, Hello by Remy Wolf. And then you can see when Olivia Rodrigo released Driver's License and her new album, and like the whole Joshua Bassett stuff is going on, because then I have Driver's License, Deja Vu, Good For You. And then this is like more towards the end of year 9. I found Beach Bunny, so I have like Prom Queen, Cloud 9, Painkiller, Good Girls Don't Get Used. And then I also have Boys Will Be Bugs, because Cave Town. And then we have The Summer, which was literally the Beach Bunny songs as well. And then I have Can I Call You Tonight and Hot Rod by Dayglow, because Dayglow's fun. And then I have the start of year 10, which is like Monday by The Regrets. I Bet You Think About Me, the Red era, Red TV era, like something was actually in the air. It was so different. I have Wait a Minute by Willow, Fog by The Regrets, My Ways by Sicko. My Ways, such a good song. I have Dino's by, I don't know if it's Geordie or Gordy. I'm guessing it's Geordie by by Dino's by Geordie and Alex LaHaye. That is such a good song, and I remember I would literally be in English, and I was just like rewatching that music video like every single English lesson because I was obsessed with it. And then Maya released Time I Love to Waste, so I was listening to that. I was still in my Cave Town vibe sort of thing. I was listening to Teenage Dirtbag, and then Anxieties Out of Time by The Regrets, and then Motion Sickness by Phoebe Bridgers, because that was literally the song to listen to. Meet Me at Our Spot. Such a good song. And then Marvelous by Wallows, Wolf by Still Woozy, Hard Times by Paramore, Numb Little Bug, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by Behold. And then this is obviously where you can see it was the summer of 2022, because you know what the first song is? Running Up That Hill. If I could make a deal with God, I'd get him to swap our places, be running up. That's such a good song. Not the other day, but like a few months ago, my English teacher started playing Wuthering Heights by Kate Bush, and people were laughing, and I was like, you guys just don't get it. You guys don't get it. That's right. I'm still not like the other girls. Be quiet, Hannah. And then I have Guitar Romantic Search Adventure by The Wallows, and then I have Hannah Montana by Flower of Love. Great song. Then we have the beginning of year 11, which was when Midnights came out. So I have Anti-Hero, Sweet Nothing, Bejeweled. I love Sweet Nothing. It's so good. And then I have About Damn Time and To Be Loved, Am I Ready by Lizzo. Because those are just bangers, and it really broke my heart when those allegations came out about Lizzo. And then, of course, because when I was in year 11, there was like the whole resurgence of how to make a guy how to lose a guy in 10 days. Why did I forget the name of that? But yeah, there was like the resurgence of How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. And obviously there was a resurgence of the song, You're So Vain. So I was listening to that song a lot. I love that song. And then I discovered the Smiths. So I have, also because there was like a resurgence in the Smiths and 500 Days of Summer. So I have There Is a Light That Never Goes Out, Charming Man, Heaven Knows I'm Miserable Now, and The Boy with the Thorn in His Side. And then I have I discovered Fitz and the Tantrums from literally because during that summer as well, I was obsessed with Mamma Mia, and then there was a Mamma Mia edit to Out of My League. Most of these songs are from edits. I have Out of My League by Fitz and the Tantrums. So good. And then I have Fool by Fitz and the Tantrums. And then I have a couple regret songs like Dummy, Show Me You Want Me. And then I have some songs by The Always, like Archie, Marry Me, Dreams Tonight. Those are such good songs. And then I have the song Pose by Michelle. It's such a good song, and I love the music video. The music video is so cute. And then I have, of course, the song Say Yes to Heaven by Lana Del Rey, because I was also having a little bit of a moment during when I was in year 11. And then obviously because I was obsessed with Mamma Mia, I have like some Mamma Mia songs in this playlist as well, like Honey Honey and Lay All Your Love on Me. And then I watched Grease, and like any other sane person, I became obsessed with Grease. Such a good song. Also during this time, I was obsessed, and I'm still obsessed with How I Met Your Mother. You've heard my sitcom ranking. Shake It Out by Florence and the Machine. Genuinely, some songs, there's like some moments in How I Met Your Mother which actually give me chills. They give me chills. And then we have the summer, my post-GCSE summer. That was genuinely the best summer holidays of my life. I don't think anything else will top that summer until this summer that I'm going to have when I graduate, because that's going to be insane. I have a bunch of songs from the Barbie movie. I have Dance the Night Away, Pink, Speed Drive. You guys literally forgot about Charlie XCX. Like, she popped up for that song and you're only remembering her because of Brat's Summer. What about Boom Clap? What about I Don't Care, I Love It? And then I also have this other song from the Barbie movie because I could not stop singing it. And that is Push by Ryan Gosling. And then I have the beginning of year 12. I'm just going to list these songs because they're all relatively new. But I have songs from Olivia Rodrigo's Guts, All American, Ballad of a Homeschooled Girl. I have New York by J.W. Francis, Oysters in My Pocket, I Wanna Dance With You and Without You by Royal Otis, Tales of a Man by Teenage Dads, Something New by Babe Rainbow, Babies Are a Lie by Pit Blom, Sun Structures by Temples, 123 by Shaw Shaw. And then you can see when I started to listen to Lana Del Rey, Chemtrails Over the Country Club, Born to Die, National Anthem, Did You Know That There's a Tunnel Under Ocean Boulevard, Radio, Art Deco, Brooklyn Baby, video games. I have a whole other playlist just for Lana Del Rey songs, but that's something else. Then I have The End of Beginning, About You, Murder on the Dance Floor, banger, True Blue by Boy Genius, Now That We Don't Talk by Taylor Swift. And then this was like more at the end of year 12, which was so much fun. I miss that. I have The Tortured Poets Department, Down Bad, Guilty as Sin, I Look in People's Windows, Clarabo, I'm Gonna Get You Back, Good Luck Babe, Please Please Please, Espresso, Birds of a Feather, Pink Pony Club, I Love You, I'm Sorry, Risk, and Close to You. I would say I Love You, I'm Sorry, Risk, and Close to You are like more my recent songs. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for listening to this podcast episode. I hope you enjoyed listening and puzzling with me. If you want to keep up with me, you can follow me at Anyways with Hannah, or I'm gonna have a few vlogs that will come out hopefully soon. I've got a lot of editing to do right now, but yeah, you can follow my YouTube channel, which is Hannah Ways. It's literally just my name attached to the word ways, like anyways, but Hannah Ways. Or make sure to follow me on Spotify, Apple Music, wherever you get your podcast. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode, and let me know what are some of your favorite songs, and hopefully I will do a mini game soon, guys. I'm sorry, start of school has been a little crazy, but hope you enjoyed today's episode, and I loved speaking to you guys. Bye.